Hi Pisces, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2015. This month I'm laying out the Rainbow Tarot spread for you using 4 different tarot decks. The first card and the last card of the 5 are coming from the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. The second card will be from the Aquarian Tarot deck. The third card will be from the Chrysalis Tarot deck, and the fourth card will be from the Golden Tarot deck. I'd like to remind you that these are general readings, so if you'd like a reading with details pertaining specifically just for you, you would need a private reading. I am scheduling out into August of 2016 now, so if you would like to be put on my wait list, please go to the contact page on my website and email me at that address. And once I receive your email, I will automatically put you on the wait list. Also, I want to remind you that if you are finding that this month is not making that much sense to you for your sun sign, please be sure to gain more insight and more information by watching your rising sign and your moon sign, because definitely some months those signs are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign is going to. Also, after this reading is done, I'm going to continue on with the crystal and look into the crystal and see what messages come up for you, Pisces, for November 2015. And if you would like to purchase and download that video, you can go to the link that's posted below, which will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand, where you can click on your sign and download and purchase this crystal reading. Also, you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and click on the videos tab on my menu and go to page 2 of videos, and there you will find the crystal readings for each sign for November 2015. You just click on your sign and it will take you to the Vimeo video on demand page where you can download and purchase that crystal reading. So all that being said, now Pisces, on to your reading. The first card you have that shows up here today is the Ace of Swords. My very favorite card in the minor arcana in the tarot deck is this card. It is the card of victory and truth being revealed. It could be just victory, or it could be truth being revealed, or it could be victory and truth being revealed. What could be better than that? I do feel that some of you Pisces that have been worried or concerned about relationships are now getting to the heart and the truth of the matter, and possibly coming to learn some things and some information that are helpful to you to decide about what you want to do next in regard to romantic relationships and what you want to pursue here. I do feel some of you Pisces have had some things that have clouded your thinking. If you've spent a lot of time on dating sites on the internet and then getting off of the internet and then getting back on the internet and getting back off of the internet, that could be confusing you. You may have spent ridiculous amounts of time seeking the one you want or love through, like I said, social media, through Facebook, through any of the dating sites. That's not going to be the case for all of you, but I am picking up that some of you are coming to some real realizations about that. I do feel for some of you that have been in relationships where they've broken up and they've ended, I feel that you may be doing some reviewing the past and going through memories of what went wrong in this love relationship, or what went wrong in that love relationship, and how it made you feel, or what it could have driven up in you of how you acted certain ways, how you reacted and then acted from the past. You may be feeling like you finally hit the mother lode and that you finally hit pay dirt and that all this hard work, struggling, and efforts to find the right person for you, you may feel like you have finally found them, like this is it. Now, I'm going to tell you, timing is not going to be the same for all of you because not all Pisces were born on the same day, the same month, the same year, and at the same time. So your arc of time of this happening is not going to be the same for all of you. You may not have met this person yet. I have many people that write me and say things that I told them that were going to occur in the January video or in a previous month that's already passed is happening for them now. So for some of you, what I'm picking up is for now, but for some of you, it hasn't happened yet. Now, the next card that you have here in this layout, Pisces, you have the Sun. And the Sun is a card to me that symbolizes this is the spotlight being shown on you. This is happiness, joy, the exuberance of childhood joy. This can also indicate success in the material world also. I do feel that many of you Pisces have all your ducks in a row and you're trying to steamroll some plans forward. I feel like you've gotten some situations under control and under your hat and that you have gained a great deal of understanding. And this is going to help you with what you're going to do moving forward. And I see you making plans, getting things in order, and then getting ready to go steamroll ahead. I do feel that some of you Pisces are going back in your mind and having some regrets. But I feel that this isn't going to hold you back from moving forward. I'm not getting it as stumbling blocks. But I'm seeing you have some regrets about some things you did, maybe some things you said, some choices you made going back in the past. And I see you having some regrets or remorse over that. But again, like I said, I see you moving forward regardless. I do see you receiving compliments at some kind of social event or gathering. So you must be looking top of your game, Pisces, because I see you getting like oohs and ahs and compliments on either the clothes you're wearing, your energy, just your appearance, the way you're, you're like shining like the sun. So that makes sense to me that the sun is here for you. I'm getting the feeling many of you Pisces are going to be feeling like you can do no wrong and that the stars are getting into alignment to benefit you and are aligning for you and really benefiting you right now and things really working out in your favor. I feel like you're coming into feeling settled and comfortable, like you're kind of like you're riding high right now. This is what comes up here through the Sun. Now, the next card you have, which is crowning your reading, which is from the Chrysalis Tarot deck, you have Bella Rosa. This is the devil, would be the same as the devil in the traditional tarot. Bella Rosa. Now, the devil is a card to me that normally would symbolize an addiction, an addiction to an unhealthy relationship or an unhealthy romance. It could also indicate being addicted to alcohol, drugs, spending money, sex, pornography, eating, anything you could get addicted to, gambling. I do feel you are very concerned that you want people to see you in the right way, the way you want to be seen. I feel you're reviewing, again, it comes up, reviewing things or mistakes you made in the past. So I see you being really conscious of how you want to be presenting yourself to others and how you want them to see you, what image it is you want to create, what they take away when they look at you and after they meet you. I do feel love comes to you when you let go and release fully and totally fully go into the relationship all the way. Any withholding or restraining yourself or holding yourself back or keeping you in check is just going to boil up and show up at a later date in that relationship as some stumbling block or problem. So if you feel love for someone, whatever relationship you're in, if you're in a new partnership, a new love romance, or even if you've been coupled for a while, if you're not giving it your emotional all and letting yourself go into the relationship emotionally with love fully, this will end up causing some troubles for you later on. So make sure if you feel love, you're expressing it fully and being honest with your emotions. Any reservations or reserving is only going to serve to backfire or create problems later on. I do feel many of you Pisces are working on personal enrichment or betterment programs or studies or classes. I feel that some of you may be studying something, learning new skills, learning new trades, expanding your knowledge on what you already know how to do. Maybe even taking classes just of a personal nature to make you feel like you are a more well-rounded, more upstanding or interesting individual. It just depends. It could be for work that you're doing it. It could be for personal reasons that you're doing it. But I see you trying to elevate your soul and yourself up to higher levels. And I feel like many of you are doing this through study, education, training, classes, anything like that comes up through this Bella Rosa, the Devil card. Now, the next card you have is from the Golden Tarot, and you got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a card to me that symbolizes, this would be like God showing up in your reading. Some tarot readers call this the High Priest. To me, this is like God giving you blessings or a cautionary card of giving you a warning. It could also indicate higher education and higher learning. I feel you have to be cautious. You may, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, you may find yourself getting into some kind of shouting matches or arguments with either a neighbor or some relative or friend that has like a little bit of a beef with you or an axe to grind with you. So I see that could be a potential to flare up. I do feel that you may let them have their say, and I'm also getting the feeling like you may want to walk away from it. You may feel like, I don't want to engage in this argument. I don't want to engage in this, whatever this is. And so therefore you sidestep it, or you do not add fuel to the fire and go off with this person about it. For some of you, this could be a love partner annoyed with you and that you're having words with them. It could be. But for some of you, it really comes up as a neighbor or a coworker or a friend way before, or a family member before it comes up as love. But I definitely see an argument with someone that feels like they want to take you down a notch, take you down a peg, or they want to have they have some axe to grind with you, or they have cross words to say to you. And I see you feeling like you may want to have something to say back, but I feel that you decide this would not behoove me to do it. So I see you refraining from it and going in a different direction with the argument, walking away, trying to be the peacemaker is what comes up. I do feel for some of you, you are going to rely on your keen sense of intuition and ingenuity. And I'm also hearing it's like you sensed this coming, like somehow either from events that had occurred or the tone of the way some things were going, you could sense that this argument was getting ready to brew or happen. So I feel like it's not catching you off guard. I do feel that many of you Pisces actually come off out of this situation as the winner because you do walk away from this situation and hold your cool. And that is what actually makes you win in the end. So the final card of the 5, which is, again, this one is from the Hanson Roberts Tarot. We started with that. We're ending with that. You have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is an air sign female. That would either be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Or she could just have the personality traits of the Queen of Swords. I feel, now, these people cards always come up as so many different people. First and foremost, I feel this is somebody that is disappointed with you, or has a little bit of an axe to grind with you, or has some issue with you, may have created stumbling blocks for you. I feel that this Queen of Swords wants you to be real. I'm getting be real. Lay out the facts. Lay the cards on the table. Tell the truth. Let's get it out in the open. Like, I'm seeing that kind of energy coming from her. She's somebody that can create a lot of drama, but she's definitely somebody that can stand her ground. She's somebody that I get, like, she wants you to behave yourself or whatever, because I'm hearing her say, I can go over this as many times as I have to. If we need to talk about it 150 times, I shall do that. Like, I get she's very driven, and she has some real stick-to-itiveness about her nature. I do feel she's somebody that holds a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and I feel that people do tend to hold her in a high regard. I do feel that she's somebody also that has flashes of brilliance and inspiration. She may be actually have come into your life as your teacher. For some of you, she could be your mother. For some of you, she could be a wife or a girlfriend. She could also be an actual teacher or instructor for some of you, or a boss. Because I do feel that you could actually learn a lot from her. And I do feel that her driving force forward is very strong. I picked that up with her. If she's somebody you haven't talked to for a while or heard from for a while, you may be crossing paths with her again. Now, if it doesn't make sense to you that she is a queen, she could be a male, because sometimes that can happen. Males can show up as queens just as females can show up as knights and kings. There's definitely a sense of fate or destiny for you linked together with this Queen of Swords. Again, I'm going to tell you there's a sense here of learning from her. She definitely has wisdom. She's very driven. She's a taskmaster in some ways. She will fight to the death about stuff. Like she can hammer something into the ground, and she doesn't really like to lose. So she could be somebody you've known for a long time. She could be somebody you haven't seen for a long time that shows back up. But either way, she's here because she's made some kind of impression on you. You've learned from her. You may have a little bit of fear of her, like anxiety or fear or trepidation about her, but I do feel that you know she's somebody not to be reckoned with. And she may be somebody, now this is not going to apply to all of you, that comes in to give you some kind of message or warning, to heed some warning or to heed some message. That's only going to apply for some of you Pisces. But as I always say, it is difficult when these people cards show up because they're going to be different for all of you. So I want to thank you so much for watching and sharing and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you will get notified when I post my videos. And also please follow me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, because I do post things there daily you won't be able to see here on YouTube. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter because I do post tweets occasionally. If you would like to purchase the crystal reading that I'm going to do as I continue on here after I stop this video of the tarot for the crystal reading for your sign for the month of November, please remember to click on the link below this video in the description box and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand where you can download and purchase the crystal reading for your sign, or you can go to my website www.theluckymermaid.com, click on my videos tab on my menu, go to page 2, and there you will find November's crystal readings that you can click on your sign. It will also take you to my Vimeo videos on demand where you can purchase your video for your crystal reading for this month of November. Also, please be sure to know that if you would like to schedule a reading with me, I am booking into August of 2016. I do not think I'm going to let the calendar push out any further than that because I don't know what's going to go on then, and I don't want to have to cancel appointments if things change in my life. So please be sure to write to me at my contact information, which you can find on my contact tab on my website. And there you can write to me at my email address, and that will automatically, all you need to put in the subject heading is wait list. And I will automatically put your name with your email into my wait list. And if times open up, I will notify you as I go through the wait list. So I hope you have an absolutely great month of November, Pisces, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.